Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly tarot insights. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of June, I'm offering a special that is called Inside Out, and it's a reading that was created thinking you'll hear a little bit about the Gemini themed season we are currently on, which is all about duality. And so thinking about that, the reading is one that brings forward, of course, messages of both light and shadow aspects, how they are operating currently in different areas and facets of your life. So if you would like to know more info as well about that, just email me, or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So, Sagittarius, I do think that this month of June is a month where there's some type of transformation that is really reaching you at the very bottom, right, of yourself, which means that for some of you there could be the sensation of reaching rock bottom. For some of you there can be a sensation of you going deep into a place inside of you that you didn't previously explored, or you didn't previously knew, right, existed within you. There's something, it's like a tunnel, right? And there's something here about the inner workings of yourself and your life, and a force kind of pushing you to reach deeper, to reach something, to help you illuminate, right, a problem in your life, a fear or a circumstance that is holding you back. I do think that some of you, this is about letting go of previous ways, right, or outdated ways of relating, because you do have here the Two of Cups. Some of you, this could be about letting go of a relationship. This could be about allowing a relationship as, as deep, right, as you truly feel it. Because I feel like some of you have a very profound relationship here, or you are currently already in a relationship that is demanding, right, a lot of an in-depth experience. So it's not a very, for some of you, I feel like this is not at all a light-hearted relationship, right? Something that really kind of strips you out of your comfort zone, and it makes you feel very exposed. And for some of you, this is causing a lot of defenses to rise, because I think that some of you are afraid of what this love or this relationship may be doing to you. For others of you, this could be about you not trusting the love you are receiving, you are not trusting the person you are with, you're not trusting yourself as well in a current relationship you may be exploring or considering to get involved with. There's something here about trust, relationships, and reaching the core, right, of the unknown, of an unknown experience in your life, all tied together. So some of you are really afraid during the month of June of the power of love, or of what, love can be doing to your life. I think that some of you are in a little bit scorpionic relationships or platonic relationships, which means that some of you are reaching, right, points of understanding of your inner selves, a part of you that may be revealed that scares you, right, of how much you can feel for someone, of how much rage, control, drama, things of that nature it can be as well displayed from your behavior, even if you don't see yourself in that light, which means that some of you, again, are being shown something about your nature that it doesn't really make you feel comfortable, because maybe it's something that you truthfully don't identify yourself with. There's something here about crisis of the self, personality traits that are testing the limits of what you think of your own, or of your own of the identity you have built so far. I really feel like some of you feel like this it's like a puzzle, right? The image was clear and complete, and you know what was there, and then suddenly the pieces were all thrown apart, and now you're trying to put it back together, but there's just something that it's different about the picture, and you're kind of understanding this, or seeing that there's something in your life. This is a metaphor for something in your life that you are working on, trying to understand, figure out, bring back together, and it's showing you something, a light of it that is very, very different of before, or something you have never seen, an angle, a side, you know, a look on it. You do have the death card in the soul position. The soul position is a position that talks about how we are feeling internally, how we are really digesting the experiences that the month are bringing. And then when we have the death energy in the soul, this is heavy. This is serious stuff. This is not at all lighthearted energy. This is feeling like a part of us is dying, and another one is, being reborn. But the transformation process is painful. The transformation process triggers fear, anxiety, panicking, thinking about the worst, thinking about, what am I going to become out of this? Or what is this relationship going to become out of whatever painful experience or difficulty it has been faced? Some of you are changing, right? Or transforming by the effect, let's say, of a relationship or someone that has touched your energy in a way that triggered, right, the need to be deeply, deeply transformed. Again, some of you that are not in relationships, and this doesn't have to deal particularly with love or relationships. This is about the relationship, of course, you have with yourself, the relationship you have with your masculine and feminine archetypes, and how they are in harmony or apart. I feel like some of you, even if this is not apparently about a relationship, all of this process that some of you are going through, the purge, this is a purge process. This is meant to clear you and prepare you for the next relationship in your life. For Sagittarius that have been desiring a relationship, for Sagittarius that want to bring, soulmate to their life, a connection that it's depth, that is as deep as possible, a relationship that it's, in harmony, a relationship that just works in a beautiful way. It's there, it's in the unconscious, is coming, but not without the previous work has been properly done. Because this is all stuff that prevents love from entering our lives. This is all energy that keeps love away, that keeps the possibility of attracting, a healthy, beautiful relationship to be a part of our lives. So either this being about a current relationship that is facing some type of problem or crisis, or this being about, just you and things you are facing by your own self, all of this is preparing you to really be receptive and open to a relationship coming in your life. Because this relationship will not be just a relationship. This relationship will be an important relationship, and one that it's based on true friendship, respect, appreciation, love, support. And I do think that as well, some of you, this could be about the fact that there are some Sagittarius that are facing losses, right, or a loss of some aspect in their life. Again, I'm going to repeat, most likely of a relationship. It could be that you are separating, or you're still dealing with letting go of someone. It could be that some of you are haunted, right, by the effect of a relationship that has ended. And it could also be that some of you are torn, right, between staying or leaving a relationship. I just think that relationships are the trigger for all the experiences you are kind of exploring during the month of June, either because of your desire to pursue them or your desire to leave them. Either way, the death card is one that it's about clearance, right? Getting rid of what's not necessary, allowing, right, that cleansing to happen, to see what truthfully stays, to see what's truthfully and essential in your life. When death comes and erases everything, what is there sustaining you? What is there holding you? What does really matter, right, in this life? Is it about the support, the love? Is it about what? The material stuff? I think that some of you are as well here dealing with some type of change through, your values. Your value system is changing. So things that you used to see as essential, important, a source of good, a source of good and a good and positive influence, well-being. I think that some of you are seeing that in a very different way. Some of you are not, valuing, or will not after this month most likely value the same. There's something changing about where you put your investments, right? Where you put your resources, your time, your attention, your love. Some of you are being called to be more thorough, more, discriminative. Yeah, to have this discriminative energy where, you separate things from what's truthfully important in your life and what's not. And so you give a lot, right? You give plenty to what matters in your life so it can grow, so it can flourish, so it can be, so it can have that longevity that some of you are looking for. I also feel like some of you are looking for longevity, either of a relationship, love, or, something in your life that feels permanent in a good way. Maybe some of you want to leave, right, something in this life, that a mark that has that longevity connotation. Some of you want to build family. Some of you want, to have your name out there, to achieve something. But maybe you have been going about this in a way that has been too much about the spotlight, or too much about, the surface of the question or the issue here. Now this is time to face a fear, to get you to the truth of something, to get you to, home. I think that some of you are coming back home to a place inside of you that you have not been in for a long time, which means that, when things are in the dark and suddenly it's like the energy is really like suddenly someone, opens the curtains and there's this wave of light entering suddenly, abruptly, making us see something, right? Or forcing us to open our eyes because the light is so much that it hurts. You are being faced with something like this during the month of June. It's like understanding the light of something, understanding a place in you that has been occult from your possibly conscious awareness, and being, needing to face that period of adaptation. It's like a scare of some sorts, but it's a scare that at the same time is triggering you to blend your energies in a more harmonious way, to love in a deeper way, to allow love to be as well present in your life in a deeper way. Especially for Sagittarius that have been playing around, Sagittarius that have been, fickle or naive, gullible about love and relationships, not taking enough responsibility, right? About how they feel and how they treat others and those type of things. All of that is changing because now you can't run away from it. Now there's no running away, and death is kind of showing you that. You can't run away from your true desires. And the true desires, being that the Two of Cups is in the unknown position, is to find a relationship. Now, for Sagittarius that are in a relationship and they're facing a crisis, it could be that this month of June there's some type of crisis that relationship will be faced with. Again, the energy of platonic relationships and Scorpio vibration in general, when associated with love, it's a dual energy always, because it really depends on the ability we have to transcend the very low energies that Scorpio brings into the highest form of it. So it's possible that there's a little bit of a roller coaster of experience with someone currently in your life, where you're being faced, right, with tough choices here, right? I think that for Sagittarius energy, there's no really easy ways to go about situations, and this is consuming some of you. Now, the crisis of this relationship that you're currently on may be, maybe able to be saved, transformed, and reached to higher ground, when we go through a difficult experience with someone, but that only makes the relationship stronger. Some of you will have that. Others of you, though, it really depends on the truth here. Others of you, this is meant to awaken you maybe to the fact that you are in a relationship that maybe you don't want to be, or maybe that is really not rooted again in that new set of values that is kind of rising and growing in your life. It really depends on, of course, your personal story. So I hope you have a great month of June. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.